Hello, ladies. Welcome, welcome. Let's talk today about how to date when you are super busy. Okay, when you are having your busy job, you have a lot of hobbies, friends, family to attend to. So, how do you navigate through dating when you are just having a full calendar and you are super, 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 super busy woman? Okay, so number one, I want you to know that anything that you do still always needs an investment of time, energy, and money, even your dating. Okay. So we're gonna have to find a little bit of that. But in this video, I will show you a few tips and tricks how you can really make it so effective that even if you have a super busy schedule, you can make it work. Let me share with you from one of my clients that she's currently engaged already, okay? But when she came to me, she was saying, Ellie, I'm just busy, I'm just busy. I have an amazing life. She had her own business and she was just enjoying it. And if you have a good job, of course, it's also gonna take a lot of time away, but she had her own business and you know how it is with business, you can like endlessly work on it. Yeah. So she was also enjoying it. She was traveling a lot. She had so many friends and family members. Like she had a full life and she even enjoyed being single, which was wonderful, right? And I was like, yes, this is such an amazing thing what you've built for yourself, such an amazing life that you have built for yourself. Okay. And she came to me and said, and although I feel like there's something missing, like everything that I have built is amazing, but I feel like there's something missing. Like I feel this feeling of loneliness. I feel this feeling of there's just something missing. And although she had a lot of family members and friends to spend time with, she had, a fulfilling career, she still couldn't figure out what was the thing that was missing. And um, the thing basically was a life partner, a romantic partner, okay? Because this romantic connection where someone really sees you, someone really loves you, and there's like also attraction and spark, right? Um, this can't be really replaced by friends, and those short-term dates or any casual situationship also just leave you feel empty and unloved. And honestly, many times women also feel rejected and yeah, like rejected and just left alone. Like, okay, bye after three meetings. So yeah, so she first of all with my support, realized that okay, the missing piece is actually I want a romantic relationship that's very loving, very fulfilling, and just lights me up from inside. So I was like, okay, great. Do you believe it can happen? She was like, yes, I do believe that it can happen. And then I was like coaching her through that okay, so the next step will be is that you're gonna have to invest at least a little bit of your time and energy into dating. And she was like, I'm feeling so unmotivated because if I spend time with my family friends, I know I'm gonna have a good time. But if I go on like some dates, I don't know, maybe some guys will be weird, they will not be a good match for me, and I just like I don't know, I'm not feeling motivated. So that's what she was saying. Yeah, we had to overcome this blockage as well. And and she was saying that, and I'm also very busy, I love working, it's fulfills me, and I love spending time with my family, friends, I love traveling. I don't have time for that. So we really like sit down and make a minimum plan. This is kind of also the answer for this question. What if you're very, very, very busy? I hear you. Like there's so many amazing things you can do as well, right? But if you desire to have a fulfilling, loving, romantic, long-term relationship with a top 1% man, yes, it will take a little bit of time and investment into this life area, because the truth is you deserve success in all life areas. All right. So we have kind of like sit down together, and I was like, you have to have a little bit of time, at least a little bit of time for dating. And I was like, I completely hear that you don't want to meet any first date. I don't want to say any words here, but like any first dates that leave you disappointed. Let's put it this way. So for you, my dear, it would need that you filter out those guys even more. And if you feel like you don't have time to just go on endless dates, then what you can do is have phone calls with those men that you're matching. Having phone calls while you're making your makeup. You can have a phone call while you are literally like straightening your hair, right? Um, you can have a phone call while you're painting your nails. You can have a phone call while you're cutting your onions. Yeah, there will be some background noises, but whatever. You know what I mean? You can have a phone call while you're stretching. So, as a busy, busy woman, um, I gave her this advice, and she was like, okay, I'm stretching anyways. I'm, putting my makeup on anyways. I can have a phone call in those 15 minutes and then already having an idea who this man is. Okay. This way, I mean, if you are enjoying going out and you have extra time in your calendar anyways, you can just go out with men without any expectations and just enjoy the dinner, the lunch, the walk. And then if it's not a match, you say goodbye. But if you're a very busy woman, like my other client, you literally say you don't have any time and you also don't feel like going out with anyone. If you want to go out, you go out with your best girlfriend. You don't want to go out with any guy stranger. This is the best way for you to date. That in the beginning, you tell the guys you need a few phone calls before you can meet. Okay. And this way you can get to know him a little bit already. And this way you can know if there is any spark maybe already, but really you can only tell when you meet him. But it's about kind of filtering out the wrong guys. And this way you will not feel like you're going into a date fully blindly. Okay, so if you feel like you are very, very busy, or maybe even you just don't like meeting people who you don't know, then connecting through the phone, connecting through video chats, or just phone calls is a wonderful idea. Because again, you can you can like do so many things while you're on a phone call. You can just like sit on and suntan. You can again paint your nails. You can stretch. Like there's so many things, right? Like you can, I don't know, like prepare your food or even eat if you like eating and talking. Some people like eating and talking, some people don't. But there's just so many things you can do on the phone call. And then beside the scenes, I don't know, you're just like doing your thing. And then it's like a 50 minutes phone call. If you feel like this guy is not your type, you just hang off and just blog and say goodbye. So for a busy woman, I think this is a very, very, very good strategy. It worked for my client, and she actually ended up meeting a guy. It was long distance though, but she ended up meeting a guy, and then they had everyday phone calls while she didn't feel like she is wasting her time, because they had phone calls while she literally told me it was her makeup routine. While she was doing her makeup, um, of removing her makeup. I don't know exactly anymore. But it was like while she was removing or doing her makeup, she said something like it was her makeup routine to call the guy. She always told him, I'm available this and this time, you can call me that. But like she was doing or removing her makeup and having a phone call with this guy, and they have like regular multiple phone calls. And then she felt like there's compatibility. She felt like really good, and she felt like she didn't waste any time because she could do other things during the phone calls. And yeah, at the end, like they start meeting and they're engaged now, like 6 months later. So, you know, this is the thing, dear, that whatever is your situation, you just get to make it work, right? Like you just get to make it work. And sometimes we are just so stuck not seeing our own path. So that's why it's like really good um to have like a second opinion, especially from someone who's an expert who can tell you how to move through that, right? So, by the way, this phone call strategy, connecting with a man through a phone call, through video calls, is in my long distance millionaire dating course. Because usually, if you're in the same city and you have enough time, you're not super busy at like one of my other clients, you have maybe 1 or 2 slots per week to go out on a date, a 2 hour date, just go out. Yeah. But this strategy of like getting to know a man through the phone call, through video call, is in my long distance um, millionaire dating course. And by the way, it's this week 50% off. So you can grab it. The link is going to be in the description box. So look for it. Yeah. But why is it like different to have a long distance dating strategy? Again, it's called long distance, but basically it's based on phone calls, audio calls in the beginning, right? Why is it different? Because you're gonna have to, first of all, learn a little bit of different type of communication and how to show up through audio, through video. Yeah. Because there is no physical connection. I mean, if you are following me, I'm not advising you to have any sexual connection with a guy, anyways, until you are committed and exclusive. But when you are with someone in a room, there's already this energy exchange. Yeah. There's this energy exchange where you kind of like see if you're vibing or not really fast. But if you just have an audio call or you just eventually even do a video call, but let's say audio call, you are not in the same room and the mimic and gaystic isn't visible. So for connecting through the internet, connecting through online, I have an extra course on that. Okay, so that it can actually leads to something, because the problem is with online dating and when people don't meet, either you are because you're in a different city or in a different continent, or because you're like very busy, like my client, and you don't want to meet until you're sure that this person is a good match for you. The problem is that people just fizzle out because there is no connection established, no emotional connection, no personal connection. People just like, yeah, like fizzle out. It's just like a match, just like a number for them, for those guys. So, but I want you, even through the internet, even through phone call, through video call, to be outstanding, to be so outstanding that after a first phone call, after a few text messages, the guy's like, wow, I want to talk more to her. Who is this woman? He starts thinking about you day and night. He starts wanting to be with you. And this is good. At the end, you can still decide if you want to be with this guy or not. But establishing this connection will make you stand out and will make you be chosen as an irreplaceable woman that no one can compete with because you know how to stand out. And when you do this online without personal meetings, there are even a few other things to learn, right? And everything that I taught my one-on-one client, I have put in this course, Long Distance Millionaire Dating. Yeah, so you can check it out this week and next week. Like, yeah, this and next week. Right now we have weekend, right? It's gonna be 50% off with the code ellie50. And if you would like to talk to me directly about your situation, if you would like to have my customized advice on your personal situation, book a free love audit call. The link is in my description box. It's called free love audit call. You can just, look for it. And yeah, book a free love audit call. If there's a timing that fits you, that's great. If there's not a timing, you can always email my team and we will find a good timing. All right. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, subscribe, give it a thumbs up. Yeah. Check out the long distance millionaire dating course, book a free love audit call, and I see you in the next video. So thanks so much.